I've played through a lot of video game romances, and the more I think about them, the more I realize that they aren't just video game love stories. Some of them are lifetime movies waiting to happen. I mean, you've got fatal illnesses, brooding bad boys, cult brainwashing, even betrayals that completely blindside you. So I've picked 7 of these romances that I think have the foundation to be great lifetime movies, and I'm gonna break them down in this video. Spoiler warning for the plots of these romances, and let's get into it. We're starting with Stardew Valley, one that's basically already a lifetime movie. I mean, you inherit an abandoned farm, move from the city to a small town, and slowly rebuild your life while getting to know all the locals. There are seasonal festivals, quirky personalities, and a bunch of singles who all seem to have conveniently tragic but not too tragic backstories. You're out here planting apples, baking cookies for your love interest, living out this fantasy that's so wholesome it's honestly almost in Hallmark movie territory. Next time that you're bringing a fresh baked loaf of bread to your future spouse in this game, try to tell me that you aren't just starring in your own feel-good romance movie. But Lifetime doesn't just do wholesome. They are layered, they are complex. And another plot that they absolutely love is a cop with secrets. River Ward from Cyberpunk 2077 is a brooding detective who is willing to break into his own police station to get the job done. As you get closer to him, you learn his family is wrapped up with a serial predator who targeted people electronically, and honestly, I've watched that exact Lifetime movie at least twice. I mean, they love threats that come from the internet. That's a big thing, so this fits in very well. You bond with River while hunting the kidnapper, and the whole thing builds to a love confession on a water tower that is so ridiculous and corny, it should only exist in a Lifetime script. There's danger, action, and a love confession in the most dramatic possible location. I mean, this one basically writes itself. But A Cop with Secrets is nothing compared to a love interest whose entire identity is all secrets. You had to know that Solas from Dragon Age Inquisition was gonna make this list. On the surface, he's a thoughtful, reserved intellectual who gets your attention and interest by being so hard to know. You build trust together, and eventually you fall for his depth. And then, right when you think everything is good, you discover that he is the archetype of literally everything that you've been fighting against. The ultimate betrayal. You're totally blindsided. It's the kind of twist that keeps Lifetime viewers watching, and honestly, it's no wonder the Solas romance has haunted players for years. So betrayal is devastating, but what if we go even deeper into trauma, healing, and someone you can't even be completely sure you can trust? Fenris in Dragon Age 2 isn't just brooding. He's slowly trying to rebuild after everything has been taken apart. When he meets Hawk, he's still processing everything that he's been through, the pain, the suffering, and the loss of his own identity. Over time, he opens up, and watching that trust grow is genuinely moving. Lifetime movies don't exactly handle trauma with a lot of nuance. I could see that being a little bit of an issue with this one, but a love story about someone with a brutal past learning to trust again? This script would be greenlit before you even finished giving the pitch. And to take it one step deeper, let's talk about Shadowheart, who doesn't even entirely know who she is. Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3 starts as an edgy, secretive companion with a dark secret that she doesn't even completely understand. Her backstory involves cult brainwashing, a family that she never really knew, and a desperate search for her own identity. She's been shaped by things that she did not choose, and unraveling that beside her is just as moving as it is unsettling. It's complex, and not just because she's hard to trust, but because she doesn't even entirely trust herself. And that right there is the kind of psychological drama that Lifetime writers live for. Now, I'd be majorly slipping up if I didn't mention on this list Thane, who is literally dying. Thane from Mass Effect is the reformed bad boy who's trying to heal the damage he caused, and he's quickly running out of the time to do it. He's serious and haunted, and when he finally opens up to you, you learn exactly what he's been carrying. And he's fighting a losing battle against a fatal illness. Think about the montages Lifetime could make with this. The protagonist falling for this complicated dying man and cramming an entire lifetime of love and romance into whatever time they have left. Dramatic music, quiet moments in the hospital, and all the whispered "I love yous." It's devastating in the game, so as a movie, I would definitely watch it, totally. Why not? But what about a romance with a hint of danger? A romance that threatens to destroy you. We're ending with Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3, and this is really where all of that lifetime drama potential hits its peak. He's introduced as seductive and dangerous, he's got equal amounts of charm as he does menace. But underneath is someone who's experienced literal centuries of trauma, and depending on how your relationship goes, this romance can really end one of two major ways: healing and looking toward the future together, or Astarion becoming an arrogant and controlling monster. This can be redemptive or toxic, and the writers get to choose. The fact that it could go either way makes it the most lifetime ready romance on this list. It's a roller coaster that's built on trauma, power, and the question of whether love and care can actually save someone. I mean, if anyone from Lifetime is watching, hit me up, because I have ideas. So those are 7 video game romances with the foundation to be great Lifetime movies. And looking at them through this lens honestly makes it hard for me to see these characters the same anymore, which kind of sucks. Hopefully I didn't ruin them for you. In all seriousness, which romance do you think deserves its own dramatic made-for-TV adaptation? Please let me know in the comments. If you like more content like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.